Hey, what is online?
Did you draft yet, or are you drafting?
I already drafted.
Are you appearing offline?
Mr. Wilson knows. Wilson! Castaway. Awesome movie.
You should be able to search for people's names.
No, you can't. Like by the name, you can't.
I know, it's whack.
Let me see. I might not. I don't do any of that stupid shit like show me offline and whatever.
Yeah, I don't think you are.
Ian's on when we play pro.
Moneybags on?
That yo.
Play
got
one
him.
game at least.
I still got him at
Alright, I'm playing my rank draft then if I can't play with you. If anybody wants to watch, I'm broadcasting.
Anybody wants to watch, I'm broadcasting.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm broadcasting because my
Are
name is...
you sure you're not offline, like appearing or whatever?
No, I just literally got on.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't know if you just keep it on from all your other videos that keep on.
It's funny, Ian was like, I'm not gonna play 2K. This nigga's on 2K right now.
We were playing 2K earlier.
He was playing Fortnite.
He's playing 2K now.
I'm killing it right now.
That's why I said Ian's on this shit.
I haven't lost a game.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on
Dan.
EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today. And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
So I switched over back to that one, and it's Gucci. So I've just been bringing teams back. Cooch.
Cooch. That's all I hear.
Yeah,
Off it goes.
the ball meets the net.
Swish.
On the return, this is Micah Hyde. And he'll get across
It's
the 20
the
before he's
American
drawn
dream.
down at about the
He has Andy
20-yard
Reid.
line.
Win.
Shoo. Let's play some H1.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, there we see one reason why Bruce Smith is a first ballot Hall of Famer. As disruptive a defensive force as there ever was, 200 career sacks, 2 more than my college teammate Reggie White.
He was the #1 overall pick, Bruce Smith, back in '85.
Mexican sandwich.
Those Bills teams that went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. And some room to maneuver. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Here's Steve Young. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
We were just talking shit about you, but then you joined, so we weren't talking anymore.
Well, Young loses the football and stripped. And this is picked up by the defense. And they take over. They'll they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward.
Wait, the warning change
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up,
did you really
take the hit?
Money bag face.
And in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but
Wait,
that's the
did you
same
really
play.
change the name to money bag
Hindsight's really
face?
never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Chandler Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
You can never get anyone to play 2K.
On third,
He doesn't anyway.
Twins going for the deep ball. And this is caught at the 20. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
What was my safety doing, bro? You literally, like,
54
what?
yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a
looks like I'm gonna be whack also.
That long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on
it's
the tight
garbage
end position to catch the
now.
football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. It's hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Off the play fake, Young. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Leopard! Leopard! Gone! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
2nd down, Young. Buying time to his left. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Green's first catch of the game. Good for a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
What are we playing?
Leopard!
Soon ever.
That's 2K. I think that's all the game they're going to drop this to.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, Young. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Detroit!
Out of the gun, it's Young. And able to find Garcon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Young working out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Bouye with a pick.
A.J. Bouye couldn't even see him and just kept moving back. Oh my God. I had another few wonders, but I don't know what I was doing.
Dude, it's literally impossible to throw the ball on a
I moved down
field.
the whole field. I just didn't wait.
Yeah, I'm saying, on the computer, bro. It's like, these motherfuckers. Like, the linebackers are too much, the corners jump everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
I'd be playing on All-Pro. These niggas look like all Madden.
Bro, it didn't let me pick. Why can I not jump when people throw the ball near me, bro?
Very solid gain of 27.
Colin got so loud he started his own echo.
For real.
Facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On play action, Wentz. Staying on his feet. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Joey Bosa able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Walker with a grab left side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Baldwin with it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
But we miss every wide open shot.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back to the booth.
Me or you?
Right after this.
You.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. Wentz now on 1st down. His throw incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Gano's kick is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick, But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Fletcher Cox, busting throw to get him for a loss of 6. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Lucky 56.
A first down throw for Young.
Bro,
Pressure comes and down he goes.
thank God I'm broadcasting. Somebody could see what my defensive end or running back just did. This game's
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Oh, Madden.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Young now. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's
According to the stream.
27-yard line. And a timeout here. Timeout taken. Whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On is the punter King to send it away. Taken in at the 22.
So we playing pro?
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play.
I said get on here. We'll play threes until these niggas are ready.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Hey, yo, Ian, how about that little kid last night?
Out there, they may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's going to go down.
Yo, fucking, Dan Collins, me and this little kid, dog, we did damage last night, yo. This little random-ass little 8, 9-year-old kid, bro. This little kid dropped 10, I dropped 12.
You're a molester now.
Like, nah, yo. Then, who was we playing with? Dan. We was playing with Dan before, and this little kid was a random. Dan was like, did you escape Collins' face?
Not your basement.
They built a good first half lead.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, is there others? He's like, is there others?
Spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
I
was fucking dying, dog.
Yo, and then I said something to this fucking kid. I was like, oh, what about something about running from Pizzy or whatever?
Oh,
and he was like, and I was like running like screaming help, help, and he goes, help, help, he's getting me, he's coming to get me. And then all of a sudden he's on the mic going, I said, no, this little nigga didn't, yo. He violated, yo.
I was so weak, I was crying.
He's like, oh, I'm turning 9. He's like, I'm 9.
I would have been like, okay.
I was like, yo, little nigga. I said, you gotta. I said, send me a picture, see what you looking like. So what the fuck did I say? I was like, you send me a picture and I'll see if Fizzy approves or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny as shit, yo. I swear to God, I was
this little nigga really said,
I swear he running from the storm, like.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Where the fuck is it?
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle.
Yo, King, tell me how I'm looking for my lighter right now. But I just bought a 6-pack. I just bought a 6-pack of lighters.
Excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Lighters?
2 big plays in succession.
Yeah, dude, from Giant. It's 6 lighters or 8 lighters or something like that for like $4. Yo,
they come out here in the eye.
I see money back.
But he was running from the storm, and I was like, yeah, run like Pizzy's trying to get you. And he was like,
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. He'll get it up the middle.
Yeah, that shit was so funny, bro.
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
What?
But I don't think that second down is a time you're going to play action throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being from your territory.
Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in
You that type of nigga, huh? Get mad, bring his nigga, shoot the whole game up?
Yeah.
And Gill's kick is right through. And that'll push the lead up
John
to
Wick,
13.
You wanted that type of nigga.
John
Wick. They could not punch it in.
Yo, you know what still kills me? That video of the Easter Bunny coming into the room and all the little black kids are like, ah! Yo, that shit kills me when they show John Wick come through and all the people are like shooting and building. That shit gets you every time. It's like when you see a it's like when you see a John Wick.
They're down in this game, a chance for the offense though to put something on.
That shit was so funny.
Here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny as hell too. He was like saving people. They like straight took his cart and left him.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scrimmaging.
But I think the ball's out.
His own teammates left him in the storm and all that.
Wind up out of bounds. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I have to admit, partner, I often thought that I don't like this rule.
Goose.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yo, Goose.
It's a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where for the.
Well, are you getting 2K, my nigga?
Is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah,
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy sideline.
Yeah, right. He gets real sexual around this time of night. He never talks normal. He's always like. He's tired as fuck, and he's like, he's talking out his fucking, this nigga's talking out his nostrils and shit. She might be with him, but she's thinking about me. Hey, we don't go to the mall, we don't go out to eat. I see them.
Being chased out left.